you think that billionaires have a right to exist?
I don't think that we should have billionaires.
Does President Trump want Zohran Mamdani deported?
Zohran Mamdani. He's a Democrat socialist, really a communist.
Whoever's mayor of New York is going to have to behave themselves.
Do you condemn that phrase, globalize the intifada?
Every day, there's something new, and we understand a little bit more about Zohran Mamdani. He's the Democrat socialist running for mayor of New York. I mean, that sentence alone really is staggering, but I continue. Every day we learn out something new about him, whether it be about his immigration status, whether it be about how crazy his policies really are, or other things. So let's just check this out. I want to know what you think about it. Thank you so much for liking these videos. The last video I did on Zohran did very well, and you all liking it helps push it out to more people. So thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. Let's get back into it. Let's go.
The Democrats are doubling down on craziness and radical policies that are undermining the very fabric of our country. Just look at the Democrat nominee for New York City Mayor, Zohran Mamdani. He's a Democrat socialist, really a communist, who proudly calls to defund the police, peddles anti-Semitism, praises pro-Hamas groups, wants Israel abolished, and believes wealthy Americans should not exist. Those are his words, just as recent as this weekend.
Does President Trump want Zohran Mamdani deported?
I haven't heard him say that. I haven't heard him call for that. But certainly he does not want this individual to be elected. I was just speaking to him about it and his radical policies that will completely crush New York City, which is obviously a city that the president holds near and dear to his heart.
There's this Congressman Andy Ogles. He wants the Attorney General Bondi to explore denaturalization proceedings because he thinks Mamdani could have misrepresented or concealed material support for terrorism based on rap lyrics he wrote in 2017. Does President Trump think this is a worthwhile?
Wait, you know, it just hit me. I'm sorry. It just hit me. They're going to actually use rap lyrics to convict somebody. It just hit me. They're using rap lyrics argument. Oh man, I'm kind of conflicted now. Because, you know, if you follow me during the YSL trial, I have an entire playlist about rap lyrics being used in court cases and the such of that nature. And particularly, we were talking about the YSL trial here in Atlanta. That is kind of interesting because, again, I guess this is lyrics. God, that's interesting. I'm going to let that one go. I have to think about that a little bit more.
Use of the Attorney General's time.
Well, I'll let the president speak to that. I have not seen those claims, but surely if they are true, it's something that should be investigated.
And
so now President Trump is threatening to strip New York City of federal money if Mamdani wins. In 2025, over $9 billion of the city's budget came from the federal government.
Whoever's mayor of New York is going to have to behave themselves, or the federal government is coming down very tough on them financially. He's a communist, and he's a pure communist. I think he admits it, but I can't imagine it. But let's say this. If he does get in, I'm going to be president, and he's going to have to do the right thing, or they're not getting any money. He's got to do the right thing.
Mamdani doubled down yesterday that he is not a communist, but Republicans point out, Dana, that having government-run grocery stores is straight out of the communist playbook.
Do you think that billionaires have a right to exist?
Because
Do you think that billionaires have a right to exist?
I don't think that we should have billionaires.
Does President Trump want Zohran Mamdani deported?
Zohran Mamdani. He's a Democrat socialist, really a communist.
Whoever's mayor of New York is going to have to behave themselves.
Do you condemn that phrase, globalize the intifada?
Mayors, I'd like to keep them here if possible.
Out of the communist playbook.
Do you think that billionaires have a right to exist?
I don't think that we should have billionaires because, frankly, it is so much money in a moment of such inequality. And ultimately, what we need more of is equality across our city and across our state and across our country. And I look forward to work with everyone, including billionaires, to make a city that is fairer for all of them.
Donnie, hoping to...
What does that even mean? Once you start pocket watching, and I've said this before, woke ideology a lot of time is the 10th commandment violation. You're busy worrying about other people and you want what other people have. You want their stuff, whether it be their money, you want their property, you want their spouse, whatever it is. You want something from somebody else that is not yours. And all you're doing, and he's just really making it all kind of chic and cool. But really at the end of the day, he's greedy. He's envious of somebody else and what they have. But let's keep going.
Lead New York City, which tops the worldwide list of cities with the most billionaires. I'd like to keep them here if possible. New York has 123 billionaires, according to Forbes. Its richest resident is former Mayor Michael Bloomberg, who notably endorsed Mamdani's opponent, Andrew Cuomo, in last week's Democratic election.
Are you committed to keeping New York as a sanctuary city?
Absolutely, because ultimately we've seen that this is a policy that has kept New Yorkers safe for decades. And it's a policy that we've seen ensures that New Yorkers can get out of the shadows and into the full life of the city that they belong to. And it's one that I will be proud to stand up for.
Do you condemn that phrase, globalize the intifada?
That's not language that I use. The language that I use and the language that I will continue to use to lead this city is that which speaks clearly to my intent, which is an intent grounded in a belief in universal human rights.
Do you condemn that phrase, globalize the intifada, which a lot of people hear as a call to violence against Jews?
I don't believe that the role of the mayor is to police speech in the manner.
He doesn't answer that question. Let me back this up. He's not answering this.
You condemn that phrase, globalize the intifada?
That's not language that I use. The language that I use and the language that I will continue to use to lead this city is that which speaks clearly to my intent, which is an intent grounded in a belief in universal human rights.
Do you condemn that phrase? Whether you're saying it or not, I don't want to put words in your mouth. And thank you for clarifying what you actually say. But I'm against that phrase, and here's why. Or I'm against that statement, here's why. Or I'm for that statement, here's why. He didn't answer her statement.
Condemn that phrase, globalize the intifada, which a lot of people hear as a call to violence against Jews.
I don't believe that the role of the mayor is to police speech in the manner.
Quickly, for the people who care about the language and who feel really concerned by that phrase, why not just condemn it?
Ultimately, it's not language that I use. It's language I understand there are concerns about.
Democrat Socialist and New York City mayor candidate Zohran Mamdani, he was refusing to condemn that anti-Israel phrase despite being asked about it 3 times. The slogan is widely seen as a call for violence against Jewish people and has become a rallying cry at pro-Palestinian protests across the United States. Brian Yennis is live from New York City Hall as this race is underway. Hi, Brian.
Dana, good morning. Well, New York City has the largest Jewish population outside of Israel, which makes these accusations of anti-Semitism against Zohran Mamdani and his response to those accusations particularly glaring. And it also appears to be giving pause to the Democratic Party's leadership, like House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, a New Yorker who is still not endorsing Mamdani.
We don't really know each other well. Our districts don't overlap. I have never had a substantive conversation with him. Globalizing the intifada, by way of example, is not an acceptable phrase, and he's going to have to clarify his position on that as he moves forward.
Mamdani's immigration policy is also raising eyebrows. He wants to strengthen New York City's sanctuary city law by not allowing any ICE cooperation in the city's jail. And he wants to spend $165 million tax dollars on providing illegal immigrants legal defense.
Wow. We have to stand up and fight back, and we haven't seen that from our current mayor. The NYPD's job is to create public safety in the city, not to assist ICE agents in their mission to attack the very fabric of this city.
So the question is, does Mamdani's rhetoric, his policies, his ideas, do those jive with American policies, ideologies, and the such, or is it totally foreign? Is it totally foreign? That's what I think really needs to happen. And at the end of the day, that's what the New Yorkers are going to have to decide. I don't know. This is such a weird state and a weird place that we're in at the current moment, where we're looking at somebody whose ideas, in my mind, in my opinion, are desperately different than what I understand America to be about and what freedom is about. But I want to know, like, what do you all think? Down in the comments, let me know. Give me your 2 cents. Do you agree with Mamdani? Do you disagree with Mamdani? Whatever like that, let me know. I do want to appreciate you all for not only liking the video, but of course, subscribing, helping us get closer to our goal of 50,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you're finding value in this. I'll leave a link to a couple of videos related to this in the description below. And until then, grace and peace.